Three. Hi, folks. Welcome to another edition of Tuesday Night Talks. I appreciate your patience. We were supposed to have this interview on Saturday, but after a day of doing readings, I couldn't do no more. I'm Alicia for Des Moines New Age Shop's video blog. Okay, so tonight with us, well, this evening, I guess, I'm doing it a little bit earlier to accommodate Psychic Jeff's schedule. But tonight we have with us psychic medium, well, clairvoyant trance medium. Is that correct, Jeff?
Correct.
Okay. Psychic Jeff, he is also a psychometrist as well as a ufologist. We have him here tonight and we're going to chit-chat with him a little bit about what it means to be a psychic medium, to grow up in the field, how you know you have the gift, and many other wonderful topics. Hi, Antoinette. How are you? All right, here we go. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, I'm good.
Hey, I'm sorry. I know you've been doing a lot of readings today. You look tired.
I am tired.
Okay, all right. So tell me, Psychic Jeff, a little bit about yourself. Of course, we always start off with a little bit of bio.
I've raised up in the area. I've been to a lot of seances, a lot of message circles. At very, very young age, I started out seeing the future and going forward.
Okay. What age did that start out for you? What age did it really...
About 12 to 15.
Okay.
About
okay.
12 to 15. And I'm 64 now.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a long time doing readings.
Yes.
All right. Lindsay says hello. Okay. And now, what is the difference between a psychic medium, a deep trance medium, a clairvoyant, things like that?
Okay, you have your variety of people. And each person has a gift in a chosen area. Some are clairaudient. I know one lady very clairaudient. Clairaudient means you hear the spirits talking. Clairvoyant, you can see the future. And as a trance medium, you go into a trance, a deep trance, and the spirit comes into you and talks to you.
A bit like channeling, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
And you call it channeling, you call it a variety of issues if you want. But a trance medium is when it goes into a trance, like Edgar Casey used to meditate. He'd put the lapis stone on his forehead, he'd meditate. He's called the sleeping prophet.
Okay.
And a trance is a half awake, half asleep situation.
Now, quick question is, this is just a personal question from me. When you're channeling, how do you make sure you keep yourself protected from whatever spirit is coming in?
Okay, important. If you're going to a place or building, a home, anything to do a seance, or to do channeling, message circle, anything, find a room that's most comfortable with vibrations. Vibrations mean the impressions you get from the room.
Okay.
If you get good impressions, good feelings with it, if you can sit down and relax in it, then you know it's a good place to be. Then, as the spirit comes to you, as it comes to you, you never do this alone, unless you're very, very experienced. Always have other people there with you. And don't be surprised if you put on a little weight. Your
Really?
stomach will grow. Yes. This you'll find is very common. Okay. So that's something to be aware of. Anyway, the important thing is to let people know that this is what you plan on doing, and you want the right spirits coming to you, not the dark ones, the right ones, meaning the good ones.
So set the intention.
Yes, set the intention.
Is there a chant or a mantra that you use?
I use only the mental thing. I want the good to come.
Okay. Well, but then again, also too, Psychic Jeff, your will is pretty strong. I've actually watched you deny a human being out of existence. So for those people whose will is not that strong.
Starting out, you want to start out, find somebody with experience.
Yeah.
Talk to them.
Okay.
Talk to 3 or 4 different people. Get different opinions.
Okay.
Everybody has an opinion about this. But the important thing is you want the right spirits in.
Yeah.
You want the communication to be honest and accurate. And don't worry that you give out. What you get, you give out. And when you're transmitting, the spirit coming into your body is giving out information to people. And this information can, if there's a group sitting there, you can get into some very touchy subjects.
Yes.
And a lot of times people will deny it. You're better off announcing it someone in the group has this situation,
Right.
will encounter this.
Allowing them their privacy.
Yes. Don't put anybody on the spot. Don't look directly at a person and say, you are going to die.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not the way to go.
Yes.
But believe it or not, a lot of people do this in the beginning, especially if the push is strong enough. You have to know how to throw it out there to everybody.
Okay.
There's somebody in the group. And never, ever do it alone with a person unless they're very enlightened.
Okay.
Very, 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 very enlightened. Everybody will tell you, yes, I can take all the truth in the world. They're a batch of liars.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, they are a batch of liars. Throw it out as a group. Somebody in the group has this coming their way.
Okay.
Somebody in the group has this coming this way. Whether it's a good thing, a positive thing, an inheritance, you can make your own decision later on if you want to talk to the person or not alone.
Pull them aside, yeah.
Yes, pull them aside afterwards. And if it's good news, okay. If it's a warning, like don't drive in a certain color car in a certain highway, you can pull them aside and warn them. But do not be direct. If you see a death or a train wreck in which there is a death, you have to throw it out to the group.
Yeah.
Somebody in the group. And the person will know.
Yeah.
Inside their own mind. Don't front them off.
Okay.
Never. I'm using death as a personal issue. There are other personal issues that can come up.
Yes.
Throw them out in a group.
Okay.
Okay. This is a trance medium. A trance medium gets spirit into them. A medium merely hears and picks up the psychic information.
Okay.
Depending on how you set it up. You want to be in the nether zone. Close your eyes. You think about it for a little while. Use your hands to push away the bad.
Okay.
And feel the vibrations. Now, this place is very good right here.
Okay.
Very, very good that we're doing an interview at.
Well, funnily enough, this is our energy workers' office.
The tablecloth is pretty. The shelving is pretty.
Mm-hmm.
The floor is good. It's a neutral. Everything is neutral.
Okay.
Okay. You want the decorations to be positive in the way that you want it to be.
Okay.
The house that you do it in, the building that you do it in, the room that you do it in, the decorations, you want control of it.
Okay.
And if you're starting out, like I say, now for the person starting out, talk to 4 or 5 different people. 3, 4, 5. Get their opinion and sort it out. But if you don't feel right, don't do it.
Okay.
That's the main thing. If you don't feel it's right, if you feel the person is wrong, if a group comes to you and there's a negative person in the group, ask them to leave.
Okay.
Or point out to the group that there's a negative member.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't, ask them to directly leave. So they know. So let their energy help you get rid of the negative.
Right.
Okay. Don't enter this as a positive person surrounded by 3 negative people and think you're going to win. You will lose. Or else you will be struggling so hard. It's not worth it.
Right.
It's not worth it to expend the energy for no reason.
Right.
No reason at all. Let them come together. Be peaceful. You want this to happen. You want it to be beautiful. You want the experience to be enlightening, to be good. And if a person walks in the door and they're not sure if they have a gift for it or not, talk to them a little bit.
Yes.
Let them relax.
Mm-hmm.
Find out if they have a gift and in what area they have the gift in.
Yes.
Like I say, I know a lady, she hears spirits, pops, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
See the future, she's 50-50. But she can hear them talking.
Okay.
Okay, they give her the information. A good trance medium should be able to do it all.
Okay.
But you will find, in the beginning, you specialize in an area.
Mm-hmm.
Some areas are good. And certain things, certain types of material you wear, the shoes you wear, the socks you wear, the surroundings, the wall, the ceiling, everything.
Okay.
This is important. Set it up the way that you feel comfortable.
Now, quick question. I get this question a lot. How do I know if I am a psychic medium? Now, I'm going to ask you. How does somebody know?
They have dreams, they have impressions, they have experiences they can't explain. That starts them on the track.
Okay.
If you can't explain it by logical means, then the information's coming from a different direction. a different dimension, a spiritual world, a psychic world.
Okay.
Okay. This helps you to say, okay, I had this happen to me.
Okay.
I can't explain it. So then you start asking questions. Then you seek out the people to ask the questions to.
Right.
And you start hanging out in New Age stores.
Mm-hmm.
Do not walk into a regular store and ask a question. Think you're nuts.
Yeah, I know.
Okay? Go to different stores. Talk to different people. Any medium that is good should be willing to talk to you for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
No charge.
Correct.
No charge. At least 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. So he'll know. But you will know by having unexplained occurrences.
Now, would you say as people go along, they evolve and grow in their gift?
Absolutely, yes. It becomes second nature to them. Unfortunately, we live in a material world. You're in another zone. You're up here. And to come down to this area here is hard. There are times when you must realize that you're in a material world. Mm-hmm. But to be in the other zone, to have the most accurate information, you have to spend a lot of time there. Meditation is very, very, very important. Mm-hmm. I believe in candle magic very strongly, and meditation.
Why the emphasis on candle magic? Because I noticed that kind of cut to more of a materialistic thing, whereas it's been abstract before. What is the sticking point about candle magic, so to speak?
Candle magic relaxes you. You find a height where your hands are warm. And you rub your hands together like this over the heat. And you relax your body. And this helps you get in the nether zone.
Okay.
To come out of it, you blow out the candles.
So in a way, it's closing all the portals that you just opened.
Yes.
So it is your portal closing ritual. Hello, Christina. Hello, Carrie Lynn. Hello, Jane. Thanks so much for joining in. Christina, he'll be taking questions a little bit later. I've still got a few more questions for him in the interview, but don't worry, we'll get to that part. Okay. So now I've also heard that psychic mediums walk with a foot in each world, and so they are a living, walking, talking portal. But also for spirit galleries and things like that, they open portals that are left open.
This can be true. A closing ceremony is very important. I'm glad that you asked that. I've been at this so long that a lot of times I forget the details. Mm-hmm. The importance to close. If you're in a group situation, I'm speaking as a group, mean 2 or more people.
Yes.
Okay. Close at the end. Say, I want it closed.
Okay.
Think it and say it. Especially the beginners, say it.
I was going to say, but for people who don't have enough willpower to will a human being out of existence like you, what else can they do?
All you have to do is want it closed.
Okay.
And if you're starting, say so. You open up.
Okay.
For whatever happens. Have you ever seen ectoplasm? Mm-hmm. Oh, beautiful thing. It's a green thing that forms.
Okay.
Okay. You won't always see it, but you can see it. Even in broad daylight, you can see it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Depending on the situation, depending on the group, but in the end, close it off. You want it closed, but you talk out loud. And you say you want it closed. Okay. And you move your hand to close it off.
So counterclockwise or clockwise?
Clockwise.
Clockwise. Okay.
Clockwise.
Okay. Question. How do you feel about now? I know a lot of psychic mediums are actually averse to working with anyone else, but as a reader, I found energy workers very, very helpful, almost a necessity in my line of work. As a psychic medium, how do you feel about working with an energy worker?
Depending if they're positive or negative.
Well, a positive one. Sorry, I should have clarified.
Just let me explain it to you. When it comes to energy work, if a person is negative, they will make you more sick.
Yes.
You come to an energy worker to get well. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's say you've got 2 minutes to 1 inch by 1 inch. You go to a negative person, when you walk out the door, it's going to be 2 inches by 2 inches. In other words, it's going to grow.
Yes.
You want it to shrink. or they go away completely. So be positive. I know 2 people that are positive energy workers. I would recommend anybody to them for any reason because they're positive. Even if you put a gun to their head, they could not be negative if they had to. It is something that you are born either positive or negative.
It's a polarity then?
Yes.
Okay. Kind of like a battery.
Yes.
Okay. Now, as people are starting out down this road, get out of the group setting for a little bit. Spirits coming to them and things like that. I had heard you say at one point that the spirits generally come when you're alone.
Yes.
Hi, Leanne.
And what they want to do is they don't want you to be afraid.
Mm-hmm.
They come to you gently. Sometimes to wake you up. Let's say you're a very narrow-minded, black-headed guy. They'll come and give you a good shake.
Oh, Jesus.
To wake you up.
Okay.
Say, okay, we're real. And all of a sudden you say, well, she whiz, there's no way to escape it.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, they come to you in gentle ways.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get pushed to it, you go out and you seek out. They want you seeking. Because remember, this is reality to them. This is reality. We're in reality here, material world. But the reality to them is there. And they want you to connect.
Okay.
Because you're going to be there sooner or later.
Right.
Okay. All right. We come in the world naked, we leave naked. We're not taking anything with us.
Yeah.
All right. And we're going to be there. And this is reality. And they want us in touch. The more we're in touch with it, the better the transmission. The easier the transmission. And when we transmit from here to there, when we pass on,
Okay.
it goes smoother because we're more aware.
Now, I know with you, you've always had the dead come back and give messages to you and warn you and things like that.
Very much so, yes.
Okay.
Use them. They are there as your friends. They will warn you ahead of time.
Okay.
Okay. It's very important. Again, let me stress the importance of starting out. If you think you have a gift, start out by talking to 3 or 4 people. Go easy and do not do it alone. Find somebody to mentor you.
Yes.
Okay.
But it has to be somebody that's trustworthy too.
Right. Well, you get good vibrations with good vibes, impressions.
So follow your intuition and instincts
Yes.
is what you're saying?
Absolutely, yes.
Now, I do know a lot of mediums that are going out on ghost hunting teams and things like that to help release what they are now calling, I mean, there have been a lot of different names for it, but the term I've heard most recently is Earthbound spirits, basically spirits that are trapped here. I know you don't do that.
I have done it in the past. I've done a variety of things.
Oh, wow. Hi, Claire. Claire is watching from the United Kingdom.
Very good.
But I've noticed you really steer clear of the ghost hunts and everything like that. Why is that? I'm just curious personally.
Because if it's not the exact right group, there is a lady I would like to get involved with and go out and do it with. But she's very positive.
Yes.
Now, she may not be the best medium, but she is positive. I don't want to get involved in a situation in the open where I'm the only one there that knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that is a scary situation.
Okay. And so, having experience with this, going to Indian burial grounds when I was younger,
Wow.
things, we had to be careful.
Yes.
And some people, we went as a group.
Some people should never have been in the group.
Some people, should not have gone. That's putting it politely.
Oh, yeah.
Very negative. It's okay to have other things on your head. Get them out of the way before you go. Get them out of the way after you get back. But while you're there, you are there to function, to close these portals, get rid of the bad spirits, clear the energy out, make it so this place is solid again.
Okay.
Not carry the garbage with you while you're trying to do it.
Oh, and that's actually brings me to a couple other things. Number one, how do you make sure the spirits don't come home with you? And you make sure nothing bad comes home with you?
Oh, easy. Don't let it. Ask it not to.
Okay.
You're starting out. Again, this is the group you're with. Okay. See, they carry it with them. You're sitting there, you're all positive. You say, no, stay here. You're going. And they're saying, oh, no.
Yeah.
Come on.
Uh,
Okay. So be careful which group you're involved with.
yeah.
Okay. Like I say, I would go out with this lady and do any dangerous situation.
Okay.
Because I know basically she is positive.
Yeah.
Okay. She is positive. Do not get involved with the wrong group. A person that's negative in a group, don't take them out there.
Okay.
Not in situations you can't handle.
And for anybody starting out on this, that would be most situations.
Yes. Get mentored.
Yeah.
But be honest. Look at the person and see them. They're either good or bad. If they're bad, so what?
Yeah.
Sometimes you're married to them.
Yeah.
There are times when I'm negative. You don't want me on certain situations.
Right.
Certain days. Leave the garbage at home. If you cannot, don't do it.
Yeah.
Leave the garbage at home.
Because the consequences can be very bad for all involved.
Yes.
And
yes.
besides, they might be positive the next day and you can take them out the next day.
Right.
So another couple of things. Number one, have you ever gone on and released Earthbound spirits? What were they called when you were originally doing it?
They've been called Earthbound spirits for a long time.
Okay.
Ghosts, poltergeist. Poltergeist is a German word. You come down to it. No matter where you are or what you do, you clear it. You ask it why it's there. It'll usually tell you. If it bangs on a certain locker, for example, if you're in a school and it bangs on a certain locker, then it means something to do with that locker.
Okay.
Take that locker apart, look in the back, you'll find something.
Now, I mean, I always say just because they're dead doesn't mean they don't lie. It doesn't mean they're all knowing, and it doesn't mean they're not a butthead.
Right.
So how do you make sure the entity is not lying? This is just a personal question.
Oh, it's simple. Just okay, for example, what kind of tea am I drinking?
I have no clue.
Right. But if it tells you the wrong tea, you can take a drink, it's a liar.
Okay. All right. So give it a test question.
Verify.
Okay. All right. Now another thing, and this is quite a hot button topic around these parts. The metaphysical community is a bit split. So I'll ask you, weigh in on the subject. Ouija boards. Spirit boards, fairy boards, whatever incarnation, angel boards, all the same thing.
Okay, Ouija board. You won't like the answer. I'll be honest.
No, fire away. This is your interview, hon.
A Ouija board has become a dangerous thing because it actually spells out answers. Clear.
Okay.
People don't want clear answers sometimes. And the Ouija board is a scary thing because everybody's got their hands on it. And it's okay if it spells out something that we all know. If there's three of us playing.
Right.
But if it spells out something we don't know, it's a matter of opening a portal.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you close it then?
Yeah.
What do you do? Okay.
How do you send back whatever's come through?
A lot of times you have to burn the Ouija board.
Okay.
Not merely bust it out and throw it in the garbage, but burn it.
Now, I've heard also you should salt it and put holy water on. Is that correct?
I don't know about holy water, but salting is always good. Salt your doorways.
Yes.
Always, always, always. And you can use regular table salt.
Now, do you also recommend that people use the Ouija board within a salt circle?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
don't be afraid to step away. If something gets too heavy, step away. Take a look at it and say, hey, you know what? This is too heavy for me right now. Because too heavy can be right now.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow. Not next week.
So now, question, have you messed with a Ouija board?
Oh, yes. Of course I have.
Okay. How did the people that you were, because I'm guessing you guys were a little more experienced at that point.
Yes.
Okay, how did they send whatever came through back, and how did they close that portal?
Simple. We closed the board up. We had a tri-board that opened in 3 sections. Planchette, went around, it spelled out the addresses, the Indian guides for us, the guides, stuff like that. And when we got done, we put 1, 2, 3, planchette on top, we're closed, we're finished.
Okay, and you had no ill effects after that?
None.
So do you feel that a lot of the ill effects coming from the Ouija board is improper closure?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Or do you feel that it's the group that you're
It's
playing
the group,
with?
And it's the improper closure.
Okay.
You have to close it, you have to be done.
So you feel
I'm done.
the Ouija board is more of a tool?
Yes, it is a tool.
Wonderful. Okay, wow.
Yes, it is just a tool. It is no different than anything else. A pendulum, anything. It's a tool.
I love it. Now, I've always told people that the gift lies in them, not the tool. The tool is just a focusing agent.
That's right.
Okay, I wanted to get your opinion on that.
Correct, 100%. The gift is with the person. It is what you're wearing. But to get new into it, set it up the way you like it. Don't put on wool if you're allergic to wool.
Yeah,
Okay?
right.
No, it's serious. Okay? And sit in a comfortable chair.
Okay.
Make everybody comfortable. Sit on the floor if possible.
Yes.
If possible. Always sit on the floor for
Why?
meditation. Because you don't want to go halfway into a trance and fall out of a chair.
Oh, that is very practical. I thought you were going to say something like, being rooted to the earth. You know, that's really practical. I like that.
That is very practical.
I love
and very
it.
honest.
Okay.
Because a lot of times you notice people go into seance, they sit in these chairs, and all of a sudden they start to nod off.
Yeah.
They get halfway, and they fall forward. They fall here. Sit on the floor if possible.
Okay.
I mean, you can sit in a circle if you want to. The best way to do it is sit in a circle.
Okay.
Because then you can look at everybody and watch them as they transfigure. Okay. Have you ever seen transfigure? Transfigure is where the face changes. Okay. A spirit comes into me. It's a female spirit. All of a sudden, I've got breasts and I've got long hair, and you can see this whole face change.
Wow.
And you want to see that.
Okay.
And this is where the circle comes in handy at. And this is why they always say circle.
Okay.
Okay. Because in the back, you can turn the left to a person or look over to the side. No, a circle.
Now, question, do you believe that a salt circle around the circle is a good idea?
It's always a good idea.
Okay.
Salt is, you can't go wrong with salt. Regular table salt, I mean, I would tell anybody, go into a new house. Sage, cigars, cigarettes.
Okay.
If you have a basement, burn sage, cigars, or smoke cigarettes in the basement. Let the smoke drift up through the whole house.
Now, why cigars? I know it's an old hoodoo tradition, but I'm curious.
Anything is smokes.
Okay.
Sage, preferably.
Okay.
If you haven't got sage. And don't buy the expensive stuff. You don't have to buy the expensive stuff. Buy the scent you like.
Okay.
If it's more expensive, okay. But you don't have to buy it.
Okay.
Just buy the scent that you like. Always salt your doorways. Table salt is cheap.
Now, question, and I'll ask you because you do a lot of work with spirits, obviously. Duh, I know. Obvious question. Mirrors.
Oh, yes. Mirrors are cool. Put up a lot of mirrors. You need mirrors. For what you're going to do, for a circle, you want everybody on the floor in a circle.
When you're doing these seances, Ouija boards, things like that, do you believe you should cover the mirrors? Mirrors are portals, so.
If they're in the room, yes.
Okay.
If they're in a different part of the house, depending on how close they are.
Yes.
I know this sounds funny, but they have physical limitations.
Okay.
Okay. If, for example, this room, the next room over, I would cover the mirror.
Okay.
But a mirror 30 feet away, 20 feet away, no, I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
But the main thing is, don't do this alone.
Okay.
Have it so, okay, for example, I can remember going to seance, and my brother would stay home. he would have spirits coming in while we
God.
were there.
Oh, God.
Okay, so he kept going. He started going with us because he's scared to be home alone.
Well, I would be too. Jesus.
Okay. This is something that, when you're starting out, I had different people come talk to me through the closet. This is a reality. This happens.
Your bedroom closet, correct?
Yes.
And you shared the room with your brother.
Yes.
And your brother did not want any part of this, did he?
He was too scared. Okay.
God.
And
that poor guy.
Be in a situation where you're not alone afterwards. Okay. If they won't hang out and talk to you for a little while, look out.
The spirits of the people.
The people.
Okay.
If you can't get anybody to talk to you for a while, hurry up, get out the door. Look out. Because you can carry it home with you.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're not going to know what to do. Especially if you're starting out.
Yes.
Mentoring is not an easy thing.
No.
But being there for people. Don't send them home scared.
Right.
I mean, to see these people leave these meetings and they got drive, maybe an hour, a half hour, they're scared.
Yeah.
You got to worry about somebody grabbing your steering wheel, doing all kinds of things, and the person conducting the session should know better.
Yes.
He should say, hey, stick around for a while. Let's have a cigarette, let's have a cup of coffee, let's have some tea, something.
Right.
Bring it down. If you see a problem, this is where an experienced person comes in. If you see a problem, if a particular person has a problem, he's going to carry something home, keep him a little longer.
Yeah.
Talk to him. Don't, if at all possible, do not let them go home alone.
Okay.
Okay. I hate to say it that way, but it's
No,
true.
it's fine.
And I've seen it before. I tried to intervene when I could in different states. They want to get the money and shove them out the door.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Now you send them home with a whole bunch of puddles open. Don't tell them what's going to be waiting for them. What's going to follow them home.
Yeah.
There's no guidance. There's no nothing.
Right.
You've taken their last dime out of their pocket. You have no care for them whatsoever. Well, a good practitioner cares because he remembers what it was like. Either he remembers or he's seen somebody. I was lucky. I never had any bad experience. I should say almost zero bad experiences.
Okay.
But I've seen others so scared that it wasn't funny. And a lot of people wouldn't go near the subject. I had one uncle said, you're not even allowed to talk about it in my yard.
But
No, in my house. We had to take it out on the big table in the front yard, close to the fence. That's right, nothing in his house. Because he didn't want anything opened up.
Right.
He knew.
You
It
start
wasn't a joke.
You start talking about it, it'll come knocking.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is where you don't leave a person alone. Be there for them. No matter what it takes. No matter what it takes. If you cut off at 8 and they got to stay there till 11 or 10, so what?
Right.
So be it. Be there for them.
Because this is a dangerous area.
There can be danger in it. You're dealing with a force that is different.
Yes.
It's not like you go knock on any psychiatry store or run down to the local hospital, you treatment for it. You can't.
Yeah.
They'll think you're nuts. They'll lock you up.
Yeah.
Okay? It ain't like you can run down and stop a cop and say, hey, help me. You won't. What are you, nuts? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll help you all right. You get out of shape. All right?
Yeah.
That's his idea. The point being is that a good practitioner that's running the session should understand this.
Okay.
And be there for him. Okay? Be there. And if you see something's going to follow somebody home and he needs some extra attention, give him the extra attention. Close that portal off. Don't send it home with him.
Right.
Do not let it go home with him without attempting to stop it.
Okay.
And if you need more than one person, get another person from the group to help you. Close it.
Okay.
Do not send them home with a spirit attached, especially a negative one.
Right.
If it's a positive one, it ain't so bad.
Right.
But if it's negative and they're new to it, they're scared. They don't know what to do. You do. You have an obligation to help them. Period. I feel real strong about this. Very, very strong. These people that leave the meeting right away, look out. Look out. They're the bad ones.
Okay.
Unless you're going home with 2 or 3 people and they've been there before and they know what they're doing.
Okay.
But if they're going home alone, make sure they're okay. Go ahead, next question.
Well, next question is, how often do spirits in general manifest physically?
Physically,
Mm-hmm.
it depends.
Yanking the car steering wheel.
Are you talking about physical reaction? Like mirrors knocked down?
Yeah, things like that.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, all the time.
Okay.
I mean, your footsteps, knocking on the door. Last night, I heard a man chuckling.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of footsteps running back and forth.
Okay.
I mean, lots and lots of footsteps. It is what it is.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes you'll like, if a person smokes a certain brand of cigarette, like I used to smoke a lot of Winston.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A guy passed on. He sits in a high chair. And he smokes Winston cigarettes.
Okay.
Okay. This is his calling card.
Right.
Letting me know he's there. I smell the cigarettes.
Okay.
Okay. I see him sitting in the chair. You don't always see a direct person.
Mm-hmm.
You see an outline of a person. But you hear footsteps, things moving, things knocked off the table, flat tires. A good way, you have a very important appointment. I want to talk about this. Very, very important. I'll talk about this during each interview. You have a very important appointment. You go out to your car, it's got a flat tire. Say, I didn't need this, I didn't need this. You go to fix your tire, the spare is flat. You have to call a tow truck. You miss the appointment completely. You say, but why? The tire is fine. They can't find any way the tire went flat. The reason why a spirit flattened, better you get a flat tire and you miss the appointment than your face goes through the windshield.
Yeah.
Spirits see things. Sometimes they cannot tell you. Or you don't know anybody they can contact can tell you.
Right.
So they just do things. Okay. A way to say hi, I'll open and shut the door.
Right.
They'll do this, they'll do that. And they say, what are you trying to tell me? They're trying to tell you to go a certain direction. They'll push you a certain way to let you know. And they do see the future. If they can't come directly to you, they give you a flat tire.
Okay.
It's better to get a flat tire, miss the appointment, than put your face through the windshield. Which is what will happen otherwise. Go ahead, next question.
Actually, that's all the questions I have for the moment, except for one.
Go ahead.
Now, I know we had spoken before. I know you've just come back from Arizona. It's been a couple months, so you're still working on all the bugs and everything like that and getting resituated to the Midwest. But I know you were talking about doing some mentoring classes.
Any time to mentor people is important, especially if you know what you're doing.
Yes.
And you take the time to be okay with them.
Okay.
That's very important. To gently bring about the desired results without them having pressure on them.
Right.
And tell them to be honest with them. One question a lot of people will ask, what do you do if you have small children in the house?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a big question comes up. Small children sometimes are more psychic than adults because they haven't been trained yet. Okay, this gets into reincarnation. This gets into more openness of the mind. Okay, it's easy for a spirit to connect with a small kid.
Right.
That isn't confused by a bunch of consciousness. But going to a seance, if you have small children, a message circle, delving into this area, be very careful to discuss it with small kids unless they are open to it. Because our society doesn't accept it.
Okay.
It's, if you come in front of me and you say, well, I talked in front of my 6-year-old about the message circle I had last night, I'm okay with it.
Right.
But it doesn't mean everybody is.
We're
not in a situation, again, we're not in a situation where we can go to the cops for help. You can go to the medical doctors for help, the emergency room. You can go to a shrink for help.
Yeah.
They will all think you're nuts. And it's sad, but that's true.
Well, I gotta be honest. Oh, hi, Rhea Brown. I'm so glad you're watching. Thanks for joining us. I gotta be 100% honest with you. I've had the shop open for 8-9 years now, and I guarantee you, even when I was out doing it in my traveling booth, holy God, the amount of kids that come up saying, hey, I saw something, and you can tell it's real. Mm-hmm. You can tell when they're faking it and when it's real. And the parents now will bring the kids to me and say, hey, can you help them? Which is great. That's part of the reason I love having a brick and mortar store. But the amount of small kids, oh my God. And I always feel so bad because they don't have anybody to go to a lot of times.
They don't. There is nobody.
Right.
And, you know, a lot of times they'll ask if I'll read for a kid. I say, yes, if the parent is there.
Right.
It's to cover myself legally.
Yeah, I know.
And this is a problem. We're in a society that has forced us to think in political and legal terms instead of spiritual and real terms.
Right.
The thumb is bleeding. Fix thumb. No, I'm going to discuss cigarette smoking with you.
I know, right? Okay.
As my thumb falls off. Hello, thank you very much. I'll quit smoking next week. Could you please pick my thumb off the floor and sew it back on?
I know, right?
Please.
I know.
You know, hello?
It's awesome, right?
This is... I want to mentor people. I want to make sure that they are okay.
Yes.
I don't want them going home alone. I don't want them in a situation where they've got 2 or 3 kids at home under 8 years old and they're walking there by themselves. Now, what happens if something occurs?
Yeah.
Who are they supposed to go to?
Right.
The kids are scared. Mommy's scared. Daddy's scared. Hello, where are the kids?
That's actually part of the reason why we opened the shop up.
Right. So this way, say, hey, listen, you know, I feel uncomfortable. Don't discuss it at home. Don't send them home with any attachments. Mm-hmm. Clear them before they leave.
Yeah.
Okay, clear them before they leave. And I'll try my hardest to think of more things for the next interview.
Yeah.
This caught me a little off guard.
Sorry, I know.
That's okay. Anytime to talk about it, important, because a lot of people are interested. I don't want them walking off a cliff.
Right.
They need to be around somebody that has experience, has done a bunch of things, and the important thing is identify the negative people. Get them out of the way. Get the group, turn on them. If the group will not, get rid of the group. Okay.
No.
No, this sounds bad, but you are better off with one reliable person with you. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I would go anytime with this lady. Mm-hmm. If she called me on the phone and says, tonight at midnight, be ready, Jeff. I'm ready. Because she's a positive. Mm-hmm. And she won't bring anything back with us. Okay? And we can discuss everything that happened. And no garbage will go with us. No garbage will come home.
Now, this is the last of my questions. Do you believe everyone has psychic gifts, psychic abilities?
Yes, I do. I believe it wholeheartedly.
It's not necessarily a gift, but just abilities.
Yes. I think that certain centers of the brain are activated. Personally, the electromagnetic spectrum is this big. Mm-hmm. Okay? We see in this much. Mm-hmm. So, if we expand our brain cells, we can see more. Okay. This is where we see the ghosts at. This is where we hear the things at. I mean, it's how you are raised and the environment that you're in. Okay? If you're raised wrong, forget it. Okay? You got a hard road to go. Hang around with the right people. Okay. If they're not thinking the right way, get rid of them. You're better off with one person that is real. Like a couple I did a reading for. Both the man and the woman. Positive, very positive in this area. Right. They're a family. Mm-hmm. They won't have any problem going up. Okay. Because both of them together, there's no clash. Right. No clash. Get rid of the clash in your life. Because it won't change. The social experiment is that the good would pull up the bad. Wrong. The bad pulled down the good, because the bad cannot come up. So if you are not raised around this like I was, then you need to get with people that are,
Okay.
and make more friends with them. Get information. Read books on the area. Do not try and go at this all alone.
Right. Now,
Read the books, talk to people, develop friendships, find a brick and mortar store like yours to go to and hang out in.
but here's one thing I do run into a lot in the different pagan, metaphysical, such and such communities, New Age communities. A lot of people like to play the power game of, they tell newbies and people that are just into this, you will never be as good as me. You will never know as much as me.
Wrong. You have more gifts. I guarantee you, this lady is more positive than I am. Okay? She may not be as good in certain areas, but she's more positive.
So would you say that anybody that tells you something like that, you should move away from quickly?
Yes. Unless they're, I'm trying to think. If you come in just to be negative, to say it to that person, okay. But as a general statement, no. Never, ever, ever. Everybody excels at a gift. Everybody excels. And you're at this level, next person's this level. I guarantee you, this lady is 10 times as positive as I am. Okay. I would say that as far as future events go, I'm much better as a medium, I'm much better, but she is more positive than I am. I guarantee you that if her and I were to go out someplace, she would get it better than me. Okay. That's reality. I mean, everybody has gifts, and they excel in those areas more than other people do.
So would you say instead of fighting against each other and competing, just kind of work as a community and use each other's strengths to everyone's advantage?
Yes, 100%, yes.
Work as a community.
100%, yes.
Okay.
Because you are a community.
Yes.
Whether you like it or not, you are a community. And as the community grows up, everybody goes up. Your house doesn't break as often, your plumbing doesn't break, your appliances don't break, things go better, they go nicer. If you're in the right area.
Okay.
Get the negative people out of your life. These people, oh God, no, I'm the best. No, you're not the best.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say it. Okay, I'm not the best trans medium. I'll never be.
Yeah.
I am what I am. I may be the best for Joe Blow, but not for Mary Sue. I may be for Janet Doe, but not Jim Harry. Okay? It is vibrations and impressions. I relate to a person. Okay, you're the best for this, but you're the worst at this.
Right.
Sorry. Okay, there is no number one in all cases.
Take the ego out of it, in other words.
Yes, absolutely. Because you are there as a humble servant with a gift to serve the needs of the people. That's why don't send them home alone.
Yes.
I have seen this in other states, and I have run over to cars and talked to them and said, please, even when I didn't need to borrow a cigarette, I played a cigarette. Do you have an extra cigarette?
Yeah.
Something to get them to stop and talk for a little while.
Yes.
And I get dirty looks, and I'd say, but don't you understand? You can't send them home like that.
Yeah.
I said, these people, they're going to be scared when they get home. They got nobody waiting there, or they got small kids. They got nobody to go to. Nobody. You can give them a phone number. They can't call you.
Yeah.
Nothing. Hello? Sometimes at midnight, sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning, they need to talk to somebody. Because something is going on.
There is a disturbing lack of aftercare, follow through, and follow up. I will say that.
Yes.
That's one thing both the energy worker I and almost all my readers do. We are always, you follow up.
It's a must.
Yeah.
It's a must. People need to be able to call you.
Yeah.
And not this 9 to 5 crap.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. If you had a really bad night, a really, really bad night. Sometimes people have bad nights and they need to describe it for a reason. Let them call you. Hello. If they call you at night, okay. If they have a bad night sleeping, they call you the next day.
Right.
But be
available.
Yes, you have to give yourself to the area. And this is where it gets difficult because you're walking in another zone. And you're trying to exist in the material world. And, you know, I go down and I buy some peanut butter, and I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. For whatever reason, at my age, I like them, okay? And, you know, I have to get peanut butter and jelly and bread to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
That's the material world. That's reality. In another zone, you just think about it. And you feel like you're eating one.
Yeah.
Okay. But the real world, you have to actually go down and buy it.
Right.
And for people who are sent home and they're scared, they're halfway.
Yeah.
They get to the store and they buy the bread and the peanut butter. They forget the jelly.
Right.
So they call you. They're scared. This happened 5 times in a row. One time they forget the bread. Next time they forget the peanut butter. Next time they forget the jelly. Okay. And they're scared and say there's something wrong. No, you're in that zone. And you're having trouble balancing.
Okay.
Slow down. Stop. And think about it for a little while. Before you let go of anyone, think. Don't be afraid to think. Because from another zone to the real world. In the real world, you need money for everything. In another zone, you need nothing.
Right.
There's no mortgage payments, there's no car insurance, there's no rent payments, there's nothing. Nothing. No clothes, no jewelry, nobody looking at you. You have the right shirt on, the right pants, shoes, nothing. To come from that world, the material world, is very difficult. That's why it's good to meditate in the morning and be around the right people that understand. So let's say I call you and I say to you, I say, okay, I'd like you to bring, I'm out of bread and I'm out of peanut butter, but I have 5 cans of jelly.
Okay.
Okay. You show up with a can of jelly and loaf of bread, no peanut butter. I say, hello, I told you I buy jelly, but I need peanut butter and bread. But you were in another zone.
Yeah.
You can tell me. Because we were talking about it over the phone. Then you jumped right in the car and you went right to get it. But you didn't get out of that zone completely.
So there has to be a buffer.
Yes.
Basically, and that's meditation.
You want to think. Yes. Meditation is important. And this is where you don't send anybody home afterwards. Because they're walking around like this.
Yeah.
After this interview, I'll be like this for a little while.
Sorry.
Hello? No, that's okay. Because I expect it.
Not quite completely back.
But I don't have to jump in the car and drive anywhere.
No.
And you set it up. Whoever does the mentoring class sets it up so they don't go anywhere.
Okay.
So they're safe right there. And if somebody wants to sit down and talk for a while, sit down and talk.
Okay.
I don't care. Okay. Always use a cigarette for an excuse or a cup of coffee or a cup of tea.
Okay.
Some excuse to get them. Because you want to look them over a little bit. If you see some person going out the door, they don't want to say anything. But if they're carrying something bad home with them, you want to stop them. Yeah. Okay. And you say, hey, let's talk a little bit. Okay. Because they won't always open up.
Right.
They're scared to. They don't want to admit in front of other people. For whatever reason. It doesn't matter. No judgments.
Right.
All you care about is the person going home. You don't want them to be scared. Don't be afraid.
Hi, Tammy. Thanks for joining us.
Please ask another question.
Actually, this one is from somebody in the audience. Christina, hello. Anything for me? Thank you. Nope.
Except for a woman A woman with a funny neck thing.
Okay.
Gray hair, about this length. A little bit about the shoulder. Funny neck. I don't know if she choked on something or she got caught. Neck.
Okay.
Huh. Neck. Ooh, she fell to her knees too.
Okay.
Whoa. Man. This part of being in the nether zone, so people understand. A person will ask a question, and you feel pain in some part of your body, or you feel something funny with it. This is a reaction that you have. This is something that's normal. Okay, what I've asked people to do before in group settings is close their eyes and think about me. Think about it. The first thing that comes to their head. Don't focus on the conscious. Don't look me in. Look at the floor, look at the wall, look up, look down. Anywhere, it doesn't matter. Never look at the person.
Okay.
Once in a while. Because you want to be in the nether zone. Go ahead. Any more questions?
Not at the moment, but I am going to say my arms are kind of going numb. I need to get a tripod for this. Okay. So would you mind if we ended the interview and maybe picked it up another night?
That'd be fine.
All right.
That'd be fine.
Hi, Liz. All right. Well, Psychic Jeff, go ahead and tell them the way to contact you.
They can call 480-562-173. I'm sorry, it's Arizona zip code or area code. If not, you can call the store 515-276-7755.
And we can always book an appointment for Jeff. Hi, Delia. All right, Jeff. So, last thing you want to say, last couple of sentences. What would you say to anybody going into this stuff?
Look out, be careful, get a good mentor. Do not leave the group right away. And try it's more one.
Don't worry about
it.
That's fine.
Get the right mentor. Be around the right people. More important than anything else, the right people. Because the right people always make things happen the right way.
Liz Harmon, great knowledge. Oh, okay. Diab, what's up with me?
I'd look out for a trickster.
Okay.
A trickster. Trick. Trickster. Test. Trickster. That's the first word that comes to my head.
Okay.
Trickster. Hat, gloves, smile on the face. Not real.
Ooh.
Phony.
Okay.
Plastic is not good. Phony is a good word. Plastic is not bendable. This trickster is like this.
Hi, Delia. Okay. Delia asks, anything for me?
A head wound.
Head wound.
Somebody had a head wound.
Hi, Eva.
A severe.
Okay. Okay.
This affected them. It must have been like a stroke or a brain tumor or something. It affects their feeling. Must have been a bad aneurysm, a stroke of some kind.
Okay.
Before death. They lived a while before they died. I'm trying to think.
Delia asks, recently?
I want to say yes, but there's some confusion.
Oh my God, Delia said her father did.
Oh boy, I'm sorry. My
Okay.
condolences.
Yeah.
Um,
Delia said yes before he died.
yeah, stroke.
Okay. I don't know. She just said yes before he died.
Okay. Ask her if it's reason not to exhume the body.
Her father had an aneurysm.
Okay.
You're talking to her directly. I'm just fielding the questions.
Okay. I would tell her to look for heavy metal poisoning, and that's all I want to say. That.
Okay.
It's a very touchy subject.
Okay.
That's something she would have to.
Okay.
I don't know. But her father did love her, and he loves her a lot.
Aww.
A lot.
Okay.
A lot. I mean, that keeps coming in strong. A lot. A-L-O-T in big letters. A lot. And he wished that he displayed it better.
Okay.
But he tried. He wants you to read more. There's some kind of public speaking that he always wanted to do, that he wished you would do. I see you setting up with like these charts or blank things, and you're writing something on it. You're talking to a group. That's what he always wanted to do. He wants you to do it for him.
Okay.
Blank, and there's something to write on there. Something to do with training. Is she a trainer? Is she going to go into it?
Delia just said she totally understands.
Okay.
'Cause he died in a massive heart attack. Wait, he died in a car wreck. Massive heart attack. Eva can feel your energy coming through the broadcast. And then Diab was confused about what you said. I did hear the plastic trickster part. What did that mean?
Not so much the trickster, meaning that either he's being tricked, or he's got a trickster beside him, or he's trying to trick somebody out of something.
Okay.
Plastic is not the word. Pliable.
Pliable. Okay.
Pliable is a better word than plastic. Plastic is too rigid. It's very pliable. It's like having a friend that says, "Oh, it's snowing." The friend says, "Yeah, it's terrible snow." And you say, "Well, but snowflakes are beautiful." The friend says, "Yes, they are beautiful." In other words, this person will agree no matter what. They're wishy-washy, I guess is the way it was. Plastic is too rigid.
Oh, Diab says, accurate 100%. Thanks. Okay, Kaylin, for this one, I'm going to have you call Psychic Jeff because, yeah, that's getting way too in deep for this broadcast. We will go ahead and take 2 more questions and then that's it. Anything for Tammy?
Good luck on her venture.
Ooh.
She's getting ready to. She's planning on going someplace a few months away. It would be good for her. But buy souvenirs.
Mm-hmm.
Keep them for yourself because it will be a while before taking another trip.
Okay.
Okay, so get lots of souvenirs for yourself. Get shirts, 2, 3, 4 shirts.
Okay.
3 in particular. Her favorite color is pink. Okay. Get pink with some kind of blue writing or something on it. Nice, okay. She doesn't plan on having a baby, but she will. She's a better mommy than what she thinks.
Okay. All right.
Okay, you're scared. Finances with a kid. You're scared. Tell her, don't be so afraid. She'll make it work no matter what. But this trip that she's planning on taking, make sure she gets souvenir shirts, please. And get souvenirs for herself. And get all the stuff she wants for herself.
Okay.
For herself. Because for whatever reason, she hasn't had good luck traveling before.
Okay.
She needs souvenirs for her. Okay, so that's strong to her.
Okay.
And she's a good person. She'd be a good friend.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Liz says, man, I fell down today. What are my guides trying to tell me? This is the second time since October I have fallen and screwed up my wrists and fingers.
Get the hell out of the job that you're in. Sorry. They use a stronger word than that, but that's about all I want to use. Mock. They don't want you doing something.
Okay.
I've shot one time downstairs for no reason at all.
Okay.
And the spirit had shot me. And it was a strong shove. And it didn't break anything, but it hurt my leg enough. I didn't go out.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? I planned on going out the next day. Or the second day after. Anyway, I didn't go because my leg was sore. So we came to the house, snatched my kid. So, believe me, spirits are your friends. They're giving you a message. If you're hurting your hands, they want you to change. Whatever you're doing, you're not doing the right thing. They want you to change. A specific part of your body's hurting. Now, with me, it was my leg. I stayed home because of my leg. My hands were fine, my arms were fine, everything was fine. One leg was bad. Then I tried to snatch my kid. Okay, in the middle of summer, a lady shows up wearing a big raincoat. Guys are on the back. I was supposed to be gone. Nobody was home in the neighborhood at that time. Guess what? I was there. They didn't get my kid.
Okay.
So whatever part is hurt for a reason, especially shoving downstairs. It's beautiful you ask that question because people need to hear about this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Family business, I am done March 31st.
What?
Liz, who you just answered for. Family business, I am done March 31st.
Good for you. Good. Get on with your life.
Tammy, it's a bit hard for him to go back into it. I will try and transcribe the part and send it to you after the broadcast. Okay. Eva Dacus says, can you tell my son Brandon hi for me?
Say hi.
Okay.
Good luck, Brandon.
Then very last question. Diana Martinez. Me next, please. Anything. Diana, sorry.
Go away from the problem. She's in a problem. She's choosing to stay. She needs to get out. Go away. Go away from the problem. Basically, I get go, G-O, in big letters, away. And then the is big and problem is smaller.
Okay.
But get away from the problem. For whatever reason, it's sucking you down. Ooh. You'll lose a lot of money. It isn't the money that's a big issue. It's the hurt.
Okay.
You'll be damaged in all ways, physically and emotionally, more than financially. I see going down. But go away. Go away from the problem. You must go away. Even though it looks small, it'll get worse. You go down. It won't help you at all. Go away. Keep thinking it will help you. It won't. Nothing will help you, but go away from the problem.
Diana says, wow. Tammy says, thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome.
Liz says, starting energy healing and selling wands and crystals, and thank you. Hey, Liz, by the way, if you're in Iowa, let's talk about you being at some of my fairs. I think it'd be awesome. Eva, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, I have to finish this because my arm is about to fall off. I love you all. Tammy, I will try and transcribe that part and send it to you. All right, girl, take it easy. For Tuesday Night Talks, Des Moines New Age Shop, and Psychic Jeff, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night. See you next Tuesday. Toodles!